Hey, what's up? What's going on out there? I was checking out this video with Emmanuel Acho, Shady McCoy, and this other guy. They call him Care Bear. And they were talking about Drake May's performance and whether or not he should have been in the running for the MVP or should have got the award. Of course, it went to Matthew Stafford, but Care Bear kind of brought up some good points. And I just thought it was interesting. So I'm going to let the video play and give my one too.
I just don't think he should have been a conversation. We saw what Matthew Stafford did to the same exact defense not but 2 weeks ago. We saw what he did the last few times he played this defense. He put up 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. To me, I think that and it's not like their defense is bad. Maybe Sean McVay hasn't figured out or whatever it is, but to me, Matthew Stafford was by far and away the runaway contender for MVP in this year. And Drake May did benefit from having a bad schedule. But he did.
I would say he brought up some good points, especially the part about Matthew Stafford and how he cooked the Seahawks defense. And that can go be a part of like them being in the same conference. If you see a team a bunch of times, that can happen. You can have them figured out. Matthew Stafford's been in the league damn near 20 years, so I'm pretty sure he's seen a lot of defenses, and especially seeing the Seahawks defense over and over, it probably helped a lot. And plus, Stafford played with Nakua and Devontae Adams. The offense to me is has a lot more firepower, so that can add into it too with his play, of course. But that was a big reason I'd say the difference between them putting up those numbers, because really the Patriots to me in the Super Bowl, the defense just overwhelmed them honestly. And Drake May, I think they should have relied more on the quick game because the offensive line was some ass. They should have got I can't remember the dude from Ohio State, number 32. They should have got him more involved in the game, especially in the quick game with some screens and stuff like that, and took a couple more shots. Because when they took shots down, when he took the one shot downfield to the dude, I can't think of his name. I'm sorry. He's not like a big name receiver or anything. He played like special teams a lot. I think Mac Collins or something. Like they were vulnerable. I think really if the thing with Stafford, when I watched the last playoff game they played against the Seahawks, was like he knew how to get the ball out and he knew how to pick his spots, especially when they were like sitting back in zone and like some cover of 6 looks and some 4 deep looks. But I'm gonna let the rest of the video play and let Acho speak.
And that's fair. That's objectively true. Yeah. He benefited from a weak schedule. But here's the dilemma.
Oh, another thing about the weak schedule thing, I don't really like that argument because the offense doesn't play the other offense. It could be like an overall team thing. The offense is playing the defense. I look at what the defenses they're playing is ranked. So that's really what I look at. I don't look at a weak schedule. It's more so like how do they play against a stronger defense, or how was the defense looking?
Leading rusher for the Patriots today. Today was Drake May. Right. Drake May was leading rusher. Who's the leading receiver for the Patriots today? Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins was a special teams player for the first 4 years of his career with the Philadelphia Eagles. Who's the second leading receiver for the Patriots? It was Demario Douglas. Who? Yeah, exactly. Who's the third leading receiver for the Patriots? Ramondre Stevens. Yeah. So like that's my point. Like Drake May had a really good season. Yeah, it's hard for me to compare what Drake May does offensively to what a man with receivers named Devontae Adams and Puka Nakua can do offensively. Now, Matthew Stafford.
Again, they both made some great points, but I'm gonna lean more towards what Acho was saying. Like Drake May balled out this year, and if he had those type of weapons, I don't know if he puts up the same number because Matthew Stafford balled out too. But he's going to do like really well, and then you have to account for his legs too. I think he put up like 500 yards rushing or whatever, but you have to account for those rushing yards and TDs too. So he definitely should have been in the MVP conversation. I just think it just didn't help that the dude that won the MVP cooked the Seahawks defense, and like that, it just wasn't a good look. Like I said, it could be Matthew Stafford plays him a lot. He's seen a lot of their looks, and Drake May the first time seeing him, like they threw a lot at him. They blitzed a lot. Like the nickel blitz is what messed him up. And the dude Witherspoon, like his timing on the blitzes were crazy.
He's a bad man. Nobody's saying he's not, but it's just hard. Drake made Matt Hollins led the team in receiving in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Matt Hollins, he led a team receiving in a Super Bowl.
I didn't like the offensive scheme because like Stephon Diggs went on the field a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that though?
Yeah.
Even in the first, I'm like, in the first 3 drives, he might have like 1 or 2 plays. So how you gonna beat the Seahawks defense without Stephon Diggs? I don't understand it. Mm-hmm. Even on the commentary, they said, well, Stephon Diggs should get him involved more.
Yeah, he had 3 targets today. He has caught all 37 yards. Yeah. But you know what's crazy is where I'll disagree with Shady slightly is that, like, the Patriots called the game to win. Remember, the Seahawks only had 9 points in the first half. Mm. And the Patriots were receiving the ball to start the second half.
Game to win?
Meaning the Patriots knew, okay, our defense is good enough to limit the Seahawks to 16 to 21 points. So we got to score about 18 to 22. Remember, Drake May threw a pick 6. Yeah. So, like the Seahawks only put up 21, 22 points on offense. So the Patriots were like, hey, we're going to play conservative. We're not going to take a bunch of shots because our defense is so good that Drake just don't lose the game. The problem is Drake lost the game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I'm going to end the video right there. And again, I think Acho brought up a good point. Like, they try to play conservative and it backfired on them because Drake May started playing like some ass. Like, if he did a better job with the turnovers and, like I said, got to some quicker looks, like getting, like they just said, damn, I forgot my man's name that quick. The wide receiver, Diggs, involved in the quick game more and like hitting those blitzes, hitting those routes where they were blitzing the sides that they were blitzing from. A lot of that goes into, I think, just Drake May just getting better and getting more knowledge and just building on his skill set as far as the mental game goes. Because I think once he does that, like because he looked great throwing, he looks great now. He's just going to get better to me. And this game right here, I think, is just a teaching tool for him. I think he'll get better from it. And I had him, honestly, him and Stafford, like flip-flopping for the MVPs because I was thinking, like, I don't know who's going to win. If either one of them won, I wouldn't have been mad at all or been like, oh, man, this one person should have won it over the other. But Stafford won and Drake May, got to the Super Bowl. But either way, I think this is a game that's going to teach Drake May a lot because he just played like ass and he looked overwhelmed. I mean, granted, the defense played, especially like the front, just played lights out. But anyways, that's my 1-2 on it. Leave your commentary. Let me know what you think.